Hello, beautiful people. Hopefully, you can hear me. Yay. So, I have a new show or a new segment or whatever this is, a new expression of myself where I want to share songs with y'all that I love because I love music. I love music. Like me and music go together real bad. We have a deep relationship. And it's not just about the songs. It's not just about the songs that I love, but it's also about the family that I come from. It's about the ancestral gifts that I've been given by my family members. Yeah, and I love music, and I just want to talk about music that I love and share songs that I like. So this first song actually was shared with me by Tiff. Shout out to Tiff. Hey Tiff. And she we were out of town, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to show this song to you all, to a group of us." And the song was stunning. Like from start to finish, it grabbed my attention. It has Luke James in here, which is he's a phenomenal singer. But like there was something that I felt that was very different. Like it's one thing like to sound good. A lot of singers sound really, really, really good, but I long to feel something from what I listen to. And so when I heard this song, I was just again stunned, floored. And I'm gonna play the song for you now, and then at the end, we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna point out parts that I liked, what I didn't like. I loved everything, by the way. I didn't not like anything. But I'm gonna share with you the parts that my favorite parts, I should say, of the performance. So this is Luke James and Nu Deco Ensemble featuring Samoht. I don't know how to pronounce his name, by the way, but voice is phenomenal. We're gonna get there. Yes, but this is Shine. So here we go. Let me mute myself and play the song.
Baby, you're God's son. Heaven's on the inside. That is what I find whenever I collide. You're my beam of light. Shine on me. Shine on and wash away my darkest days. Shine your light on me. 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shine on me. Shine on me. Shine on me. Oh. Shine on me, shine on me, yeah. Shine on me, yeah.
I wanted you to get the full breadth of the song. Just beautiful, stunning, just stunning. Number one, the things that I like about the song. Number one, the tenderness with which they duet, right? Like, this is such an intimate feeling song, and these are two men just being tender with one another in the way that they sing, right? In the words, obviously the words of the song are beautiful, but like just how generous they are with one another. There's not a competition. It's not to see who can sing the best. It's like, no, they both are embodying all of themselves. Like, they're both embodying all of themselves and allowing the other person to shine and complimenting each other. Like, even when they were playing around and harmonizing with one another, I just loved how Luke James kind of accented what Samoht, I don't know how to say his name, sorry. I'm going to see later. But like, he let him shine on, and Shine is Luke James's song, I think, right? It's featuring the other gentleman, right? And so it's the idea of like, yeah, I want you to come on my song and I want you to shine. The name of the song is called Shine, and he let his male friend shine. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that that was so beautiful. Just so tender, no competition. Nobody was singing over one another. It was just so complimentary. Like, it was really like communion, collaboration, like a gathering of the spirits, a gathering of the talents. It was really nourishing. And then you had the strings on top of that. So anyway, I just love the generosity of the song and how generous they were with one another and how generous Luke James was with Samoht, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is go through the song, and I'm going to be really annoying and pause it and replay parts that I really enjoy, because that's one of my things. That's one of my things. And so yeah. So from start to finish I have notes. But I want to re-listen again selfishly, but also like to be able to give you the real example. I want to be able to clip it up and show you what I'm talking about. So let's go. Yay.
Baby, you're God's son. Heaven's on the inside. That is what I find whenever I'm away. Collide, you're my beam of light. Shine on me, shine on.
I guess I should have said earlier, I'm not like, so I love music. I love music. I make music. I listen to music. I love music, right? But I don't know all the technical words or the terms, and I don't think that's necessary to be able to enjoy music, nor is it necessary to digest it or dissect it. But I don't have no degree in no music, but I love how Luke James approached the song in the first place. I love how Luke James was so soft. Like, it was confident, but it was soft. It wasn't in your face, bam, right? Like, it complemented the strings and the guitar that you heard in the beginning. And then even as he added the hi-hat and the whatever, again, words, the drums, like they were soft. They were confident but soft and tender. And I love that. So yeah, the breathiness in his voice, but also just like the softness and the gentleness. It's just so refreshing. You know, because male voices, or like deeper voices. So I have a deeper voice. I have a deeper resonance. Like I'm an alto. So when I sing, there is like some more reach, but when men sing, because their voices tend to be really deep, their voices go further. And so, you don't need a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it can be really easy. It's really easy to cross that line between like overpowering and doing too much and just enough. And I feel like he perfected it. Like he wasn't even overpowering the drums or the guitar or the strings. It was all complimentary, and I just love it. I love, 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 love.
And wash away my darkest day.
Okay, right. So now contrast. Now contrast. So I'm geeking. I'm so giddy right now. But like, okay, going like soft. Ah, na, 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 da, na, na, da, da. And then like to go to this next verse and wash away my darkest days and just like let the bottom fall out. Like that's what it felt like. Felt like he just let like in the beginning of the song he was trying to be meek and like reserved a little bit, and then as he got more comfortable in the song and in the story of the song, right, talking to the love that he's talking to, whomever that is, right, like it's like he's unleashing like all this vulnerability, and it's just like gushing and like almost like a bag of water and somebody cuts the bottom out, it just spills out. Like that's what it feels like. He's not trying to hold himself together anymore. It just feels like he's he's free. Like the love is freeing. You know what I mean? Like under this love he can be who he is and unravel himself, you know. Okay, but yes, I just love that contrast. It's so beautiful.
Shine on me, shine on. Shine on me, yeah.
Lots of things happening here. Lots of beautiful, gorgeous things happening here. Okay, so that falsetto singing, beautiful, obviously, but it's so pure, but it feels emotional. You know what I mean? I think there are some songs that I listen to where men are singing falsetto, and you can tell they're just singing that way to like come across a certain way. Like they're trying too hard. You know what I mean? It's not natural, I should say. And but that's what the song requires, so somebody gotta do it. This feels like an emotional release. Like there's no words to really express what he's trying to say. So now I'm just going to belt out this note, this high note. Like it just it feels so good. But yes, and then I love how he went so high, and that note that he landed, that part, like, oh, I just love the sweetness of that. I love the sweetness of that. I love that that feels like almost like reminiscent of like doo-woppy. Like it feels nostalgic, you know? And then going into the shine on me, right? Like the deep note. Oh, I gotta get my charger in a second because my don't want my battery to die. But like going into that deep note, he's setting up the platform for his friend to come in and sing. Isn't that dope? I just think that's so dope. Okay, hold on. Let me get my charger real quick. Hold on. Got the charger. All right. We got the charger, so we're good. But yes, okay, so he basically sets up the platform for his friend. So I'm going to rewind it just a little bit so that his friend can kind of gently step out and start singing. You know? So yeah, let me rewind just a bit. Let me mute.
Shine on me, yeah. We are never far. I am a native.
Okay, just prepare yourself. I'm going to be pausing a lot during his singing. Okay. We are never far. Like how he plays, like almost like butterflies. Like that's what it feels like. He's landing like a butterfly, like just gently, whoo, whoo, like just gently, whoosh. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. But either way, like he lands so softly and gently, and I love that. Yeah. Also, talented singer, amazing runs. Like I think he's a talented. Both of these people are talented vocalists. The instrumentalists are talented, obviously, but like again, when they're singing, I feel something different. Like he's reminiscent of something. And then he came out, and I was like, this cowboy hat and this open, this open shirt. I'm like, who is this person? I just like his style. I like his, um, almost like it's almost like feeling of a. It's not blasé. Like that's not the word I want to use, but it's just so like unassuming. You know what I mean? Like he's not trying too hard. He's just being himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyway, his voice is amazing. I'm gonna be pausing a lot because he's an amazing artist, as in it's not just how he sings. It's not just about the runs. It's about his storytelling and the way that he sings the words and presents the notes. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Light is who you are. Light is who you are.
See how they're painting together? Like he's Samoht is like, light is who you are. Like almost like very strong, like singing it very full, like with the fullness of his mouth, you know? And then you have Luke James in the back, who you are. Like, right? It's like painting, like adding little, ooh, like little highlights and oohs and ahs. Like it's just, oh, I love collaboration. I love when people collaborate well. And this is really, really well done. Okay, let me go back. Okay.
Light is who you are. You love me like the stars above. Never giving up on me. Shining your light on me. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Y'all. Ah, it's just so pretty. Okay. So obviously Samoht is the lead in this part of the song, this section of the song. He's leading the song. And Luke James is just, again, accenting what he's doing so well. So while Samoht is taking the bottom, uh, even though they're stir stepping together, like Luke James is just stair stepping so delicately. You know what I mean? Like it just feels so good. Okay, so yes, obviously they sound amazing. I want to rewind a second because Samoht also like lets the bottom out here. It's almost like how Luke James in the beginning, how I said he went from being meek and like shy, it seems in the storytelling of the song, to like Samoht feels more confident. Like in his love, it's like it's not even though he landed gently, it was confident, but now when he's singing in this part, it feels like a passionate love, like a raging fire. You know what I'm saying? Like a raging, not a burning fire, but just like a fire that warms when you're cold, you know? But yes, let me rewind for a sec.
Shining your light on me. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, landing here in a harmony. And every time I sing this, I sing a third part to this to this part. So we all sing it together. And when I harmonize with this song, I don't know if I can do it because I'm nervous now because now I'm thinking too much about it. But when I sing harmony to the song, at first I harmonize with Samoht, then I harmonize with Luke, and then I end with To Be, harmonize with all three of them. It's a little, you know. But anyway, but when they sing this together, I love that they end together on a harmony and it feels good. And again, it doesn't feel competitive. It's really hard. Okay, some duets don't work because people are competing with one another. Some duets don't work because two people's voices don't really blend that well. And what I learned in choir, what I'm grateful for, is that like I think that I think that I'm pretty good. I'm gonna say this. I think that I'm pretty good at matching people's sounds because I sung in choir. Because that's all you're doing. You're listening to the people beside you, right? So you're not going louder than them. You're not going softer than them. You're trying to maintain with them. You can hear when the person next to you is taking a breath. So then you know it's not your time to take a breath. And so then when you hear them come back in, then you're like, oh, I can take a breath now. You know what I mean? Like it's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I feel like because a lot of artists are so can be so egotistical, and I'm not saying that we all can't get like that in different things, but it's like because they're like, no, I need to be the best, in this, like it's competition, like a duel. It's not a duel. Like it's a collaboration, and so but this works because they're not, again, they're collaborating, they're not competing with one another. So I think if we can learn something from this, if you're a singer or if you sing duets, is like to match energy. When you match energy, it makes for a better listen, even for the people that are going to benefit from what you're collaborating on. You feel me? Okay, let me keep going.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. With you, yeah, yeah. Only you. Shine on, yeah. Shine on me, yeah.
Okay, Samoht is doing something here that he's going to do again, I think later on, but he expands and then contracts and then expands again, like almost like a blooming flower, right? Like a little bit of expansion, a little bit of contraction, a little bit of expansion. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think about when he's singing this, because as he swells and then comes back down and swells again, right? And okay, I'm just gonna rewind so that you know what I'm talking about. But
On me,
this.
yeah. Shine on, shine on, shine on me, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind that part because what? Like the emotion, the open mouth, just like flat-footed singing, like the confidence, the belting, like it's just so well done. And you could hear Luke in the back, right? Like just like like the call and response that in black music, it's a big thing. Call and response is a big thing. Again, like hey, 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 right? That's the call and response. And so it's almost like when Luke James is saying, right? It's like I hear you, like yeah, like I'm gonna let you. You know what I mean? Like this is yes. Take up space. Take up space. It was an invitation. It was an invitation for him to take up space. And but yes, that I hope that you heard what I was talking about. That expansion and that contraction. That expansion and that contraction. Um, yeah. Okay. So let me rewind because there was something else I wanted to say too. Sorry, y'all.
Shine on, shine on me, shine on me, shine on me, all over me.
So much going on here. So much going on here. The stair stepping, the climbing up, just kidding, going back down, climbing up, just kidding, going back down. The I love the way that the shape the sound that he's making changes. And so we're going to re-listen to that, and I'm going to use my hands to express to you how I see the shape changing. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yes, I'm not going to apologize for being weird, but it's just the way that he sings, like the way that he expresses himself, the shape of it changes. And that changes the emotion you feel. That changes like the way that he's telling the story. Like it goes from soft like adoration to just like screaming at the top of his lungs his love for this person that he's singing about in the song. Like, it's just phenomenal. It's just such a good, like, it's just such a great piece of art. So let me rewind real quick because I was selfishly just listening to him, listening to him sing. But yeah, I'll let you listen to it one more time.
Shine on me, shine on me, all over me, shine on me.
Y'all, it's painting with his voice. Like, that's, whew, like, my heart rate has increased. Just like the beauty, the bravery. He sings with so much bravery and so much confidence. Like this is one of my favorite pieces of art. Shout out to you, Tiff. Thank you so much. Like he sings with such bravery. He storytells. He paints. It's colorful. It's fun. He's having fun with his voice. Like you can tell he can feel his voice in his throat. Like he can feel his voice in his mouth. He could feel his voice taking up space. Like he's embodying the song, you know? And Luke is just there supporting him, being a container for his expression. And I love that. I love that so much. One thing I forgot to mention is this swell that he does on this part of the song. Like the way that I'm going to play it for you first. Let me play it for you first and I'm going to come back and share my thoughts. Hold on.
Shine on me.
Okay. So I love that journey. It literally feels like a flower blooming, like how love blooms. Like that's how that feels like that sounds like going from something small and precious. And I mean, it's all precious, but something small and gentle and fragile and building a foundation and then having the foundation laid and then building on that, foundation into blooming, like the soil, like the grounding, like the deeper voice, the grounding of the deeper voice to like the flower blooming. And then like the story kind of like how love swells, right? It starts small at first and it's grounding and it should feel comfortable and like a friend. And then how it blooms from there. Like you're not even just like romantic love, but just like platonic love. Like you start small and it grows into something great, Like that's what that feels like to me. That's what that feels like he's doing with his voice, illustrating that, you know? And so yeah, I had to include that because as love swells, like if you're following his voice as a journey with romantic love, or even like platonic, right, in human bodies, you're journeying through life with someone, and then at some point something happens, right? Like people pass away, people stop talking to each other for whatever reason, right? And then it like falls into something else. Like that's what that sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me. So yeah, so I really love that. I really love how he did that. And then it kind of calmed down from there, like it settled. Like almost like how love feels comfortable after a while. Like maybe love is not fiery all the time. Maybe love sometimes is that comfort that you feel with someone. Like it could be multiple things. This is art, so it's up for interpretation. But that's what I got from it. So yay. Okay, let's keep listening.
Shine on, shine on, shine your light on me, 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 yeah.
That repeating "shine your light on me" is like almost like meditative, and it's also like a prayer. Like just like basking in, like I almost think about when people are in church and like there might be like a wave, right? And so you go from like there's emotions are heightened, like spirit is high, and people might be dancing and like expressing themselves and screaming and shouting and hopping around and like all these running around, right? Expressing themselves, expressing the joy they feel or the sorrow, the grief, the sadness, right? And so then it's like there's like it goes like this. Like it's a lull, you start to feel it, it's a little fire, bam, and then it shoots up and the spirit is high. And as you come down, there's still people like in that high spirit area. Like they're still meditating, they're still praying, they're still in awe, they're still thankful, they're still feeling whatever they feel. Like that's what this part feels like to me. It feels like spirit is high. Spirit is high during the middle part of the song, and then we get here and he's just meditating, like almost like thank you, thank you, thank you, like shine your light on me, you know what I mean? Or tarrying, like that's the word that they use in the church, like tarrying after something, like tarrying after Holy Spirit, like repeating these things over and over again, like to make them be so, you know what I'm saying? But again, that's what that feels like to me. So it feels like, oh, like yeah, like that great expression of love. Thought I heard a noise. That great expression of love. Let me meditate on this. Let me pray for this. Let me desire this. Let me set my intentions on this. Let me bask in this. Like that's what that feels like.
Shine your light on me. Shine your light on me. Yeah. Oh,
Did y'all hear that? That again, the shape of his mouth changing and the just casual climb, descent on the stairs. It's like he's not just walking up the stairs. He's like dancing up the stairs. Like, let me rewind this. That's what it sounds like to me. It's like dancing with his voice, and it's so expressive and it's so much fun. It's such a joy. Let's see.
shine on me.
Even that choice to do May to land, like that is like again, it's nostalgic. It's warm. It's a very warm choice for me, and I love that. That's just like my personal taste. I like the when people end on weird notes. I love the in between, like the 4 point harmonies. Like that's my jam. So yeah, so beautiful, beautiful, stunning, beautiful gowns, but seriously beautiful.
Shine on me. Shine on me. Oh, shine on me. Shine on me, yeah. Shine on me. Shine on me. Oh,
That transition was flawless. Like it's almost like Samoht, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name, sorry. But it's almost like they let each other know when they're coming out and when they're finished. Like because when he's done, it's like descending as he came out and like the light came on him, right? And he came out da 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 butterflies. He's descending now. Like it's getting dark and he's like at the end. You know what I mean? And then Luke picks up the baton, so to speak, and keeps running with it. I thought that was beautiful, stunning. Again, Luke allowed himself to be the frame while Samoht was the painting. Like he was the foundation, he was the frame. It was beautiful. I thought it was stunning. So I'll rewind it one more time.
shine on me. Shine on me. Oh, shine on me. Shine on me, yeah. Shine on me, yeah.
Again, stunning. Stunning, stunning song. Like I'm gonna mute this and then play it. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed that song as much as I did. It's one of my favorites. Again, Tiffany, thank you so much for recommending this, for showing us this. This changed my life in a good way. Okay, this was fun. Every time I listen to this, it's just like a euphoric lift, like just a high. Like, oh, I'm having such a great time. But yes, but I hope that you all like this episode. I hope you like this song. Yeah, it's one of my faves. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm just gonna call this I Love Music because that's what this is about. I love music. And until next time, y'all, enjoy yourself. Yay. Bye.